Hey everyone, this is Nick with Us versus Herd. Today I wanted to talk about why I am switching from TD Ameritrade to Thinkorswim platform to the Tastyworks platform. And it's been a while since we actually did it's been a while since we actually talked about brokerages and stuff like that because we've been pretty complacent. Earlier this year, Tastyworks opened up and we have a few videos on it, but at the time, there were a lot of restrictions. You couldn't trade certain things. You couldn't. There was no iPhone app. There was no Android app, and then there was just some issues. So we, for the most part, I stuck with TD Ameritrade. I actually signed up with them through Doe, and I got Doe rates with TD Ameritrade. As you can see here, TD Ameritrade's rates are a little bit higher, and we'll go through that in a bit. But I just wanted to go over through my experience with TD Ameritrade. I love the Thinkorswim platform. There's nothing wrong with the Thinkorswim platform. Fills are great. Speed is great. The stability of the platform is great. The support is great. There's no issues there. It's just when it comes to P&L, I'm just finding that maybe it's not worth it. So if you take a look down here, so far my total commissions and fees year to date here is $5,884. Now, like I said, I have the Doe rates. So when I open a trade, I don't pay I only pay a per contract fee. I don't pay this online equity trade, what they have now, which they just lowered, which they're trying to be more competitive. But right now, I just pay $1.50 per contract when I open it, or $1.50 per contract when I close it. So I'm paying basically $3 round trip for one contract. So if you take a look here, if you were to sign up today through TD Ameritrade, I know that you can, obviously haggle them if you say you're going to do a lot more trading, or you can haggle them if, based on my volume, I could probably haggle them down a little bit. But I mean, I'm already at $1.50 per contract. So right now, and the way that we trade, we're not trading 100 contracts at a time or anything that's really going to make, a huge difference in, by scaling up the commissions. It's just going to make things worse on our end. We only trade like 1 to 3 contracts. We're trading small trades, and we're not. It's just hard to justify. And here, if you were to sign up, you're going to pay $6.95 plus $75 a contract. So to open or close a trade right now, $6.95 plus 75 cents. Oopsies. $6.95 plus 75. You're paying $7.70, and that's times 2. So every time you open a trade, just one contract, you're paying $15. $15 per trade for one contract. Right now, I have $1.50 per contract when I open and close it. So, I'm paying $3 round trip, and they're charging $15 right now per trade, and that really adds up. And if I got from $3 a trade to $5,800, if I was paying, let's see how much that would be. So instead of $3, I'm paying. So let's see here. Let's just round it down to 5,800. We'll divide it by 3. That's 1933. So I did about 1900 or so. So we did 1933, and we'll multiply it by 1540. If I was paying their fee now, that's the 29,000. I mean, I don't think that's 100% correct, but well, maybe correct because let's see here. Yeah. Yep. So $15 round trip. I'm paying $3 right now per round trip, and now so I'd be paying a lot more. So I don't know how they stay profitable with that. I'm not paying that, but that's interesting. Over here at Tastyworks, you just pay $1 per contract and $0 closing trade. So, and there's a small fee here. I think it's like 10 cents per contract or something for the applicable fees, which they're referring to right here. But the interesting thing is they're charging $1 per contract. Right now I'm paying $1.50 per contract, but I have to pay for it to open and close it. They're saying, you don't pay any closing costs. I already have a Tastyworks account. I've been using them since January or February when I was one of the first people that had access to it. So based on their rules, so I said I did 1900 round trips here. So this one, I'd only pay, you know, at a dollar times 1,900, I'd only have 1,900 in commissions instead of 5,800. So that's like a third. So I'd be saving myself like 60%. And like I said, a lot of things that were wrong with the platform since I have been using it throughout the last few months, and I'm not just going to switch because the platform is very important to me. Opening and closing trades is very important. Things like Robinhood and different things like that aren't as stable. The liquidity you may have issues opening and closing trades, and especially if you're in trouble. We don't really trade high risk trades like that, and we always have some hedging positions, so it's not a big deal. But I could go from a $5,800 commissions to right now, and this is good because I've been using this account since January. So as we wrap up the year here, so instead of $5,800, I would only be paying $1,900. I would actually have $3,000 more in my account right now, just by using Tastyworks. And like I said, I didn't use Tastyworks just because they didn't have a lot of features. I need the mobile app. I'm always on the go, so they just didn't have a lot of those things, and now they do. So I'm gonna make the trade. Next year. I'll probably make another video. Next December 2018. We'll see how this is going. Right now, I've racked up quite a few commissions, and as you can see, you can actually rack up quite a few more commissions if you were to join today. Like I said before, I had the dough rates. I'd like to see what you guys have to say. What do you guys think about what brokerages are you using? How do they stack up with Tastyworks? I also know that Robinhood has options trading coming out, and they're also going to have tier 3 or level 3 options where they'll have advanced options where you're able to short options and buy options and do everything that you can on here. I don't know how good it is. I know their charting's terrible, but I don't know. I mean, I'm signed up for it, but I guess we'll do another review on that. So leave a comment below. I want to hear what you guys think. Like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.